YouTube, while riding my bike commando on Friday, I was involved in a fatal accident. Is the best opening line to one of my vlogs ever! Specifically, I was the victim of squirrelicide. If you're not familiar with squirrelicide, this is where a squirrel jumps in front of your bike and you run over it. Since the accident occurred, I've talked to a number of individuals who have also been victims of squirrelicide. What's wrong with our squirrel population? Do we need to start a support group for them? Should we be lacing their acorns with antidepressants? This is weird. A pizza just arrived while I'm filming a vlog. Hold on. Hey man, how you doing? Anyway, getting back to our story, I know that, oh man, that pizza is so distracting. I can even see it right there on the screen. Its odors are just wafting over to me. I know that you have a lot of questions. You're wondering, Josh, how do you ride a bike with one leg? Josh, how do you ride a bike commando? As far as how to ride a bike with one leg, I recently rode my bike with one leg in a video. It's called The Fault in My Audition. How do you ride a bike commando? I would ask you, how do you ride a bike not commando? So I'm riding along, actually technically I'm riding like this, okay? And all of a sudden, out of nowhere on the bike trail, it's kind of through the woods, a squirrel just jumps out and lands right in front of my front tire. And I'm not sure exactly what transpired, like which brakes I pressed or which parts of my bike came into contact with the squirrel. All I know is, next thing I look around, I'm laying on the ground, my bike is laying beside me with several pieces broken off, I am bleeding all down my arm, and the squirrel, this part of the story is a little bit sad. Just brace yourself, you can stop watching now if you don't want to hear the sad part. The squirrel is convulsing on the sidewalk. Like literally it's like this. And I was like, it was like the sad scene in a movie, you know, like I'm all bloody. I'm like, squirrel, I will hold your tiny paws as you pass through from this life until the next. And I was like, well, actually, maybe you have rabies. Sorry, you're gonna have to handle this one on your own. Now, just a few seconds later, a jogger happened to be coming upon me on this path. Now, just to give you context, when people see me as a cyclist and an amputee, they often want to offer me assistance. Like literally if I just decide to take a rest and I sit down beside a bike trail or beside a road and I'm just like texting on my phone or just looking at the sky, I kid you not, every like 2 to 3 minutes, literally, someone will pull over and be like, are you okay, sir? Can I help you in any way? Is there something wrong? But amazingly, the one time in my cycling career when I might have actually needed assistance, the jogger just jogged on by. Like you would think that something about the situation might cause him to stop and evaluate. Maybe the dead animal convulsing on the sidewalk as he ran. Maybe the fact that my back wheel was bent and there were multiple plastic pieces from my bike shattered around the sidewalk. Maybe the fact that a guy with one leg and blood running down his arm was laying at an odd angle beside the bike. One of those things you would think YouTube would have caused him to stop, but no, instead he passed by on the other side of the road. Please subscribe for a new video from me every Tuesday. P.S. If you want to see a happy group photo of me, my bike, my bloody arm, and the squirrel, click on the link in the underbar.